Where is my business page? Huh. I don't see it. That's not it. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to find my page. No, I don't want to review now. Found it. Hi, Jean. Hello. Oh, my phone thing keeps falling. Stop it. I got it on as tight as it'll go. Oh, that's not going to work. Hold on, guys. I gotta see if I can tighten that. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's broke. It just will not stay. I don't know why. Look, it's going to keep falling. No. Huh. Well, it just keeps dipping down and down. Hello, everybody. Hi, Barbie. I'm going to do a Halloween wreath, and I normally say, well, I keep switching days. It goes from Wednesday to Thursday, but I'm going to commit to Thursdays. Wednesday's just not working out. I switched to Wednesdays because of my husband, then he switched his days off again. So we're back to Thursdays at 7, and we're going to do a Halloween wreath. My phone keeps going down, so I'm just going to point it down at the camera. If you guys are not at the camera, at the wreath. And if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it. All right. So I'm just going to start. Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Jean. Welcome to my page, Laura Jean's Wreath Room. You are on the right page. This is not hacked. I got my original name back, and my old business page was deleted. Yay. Hi, Janet. Hi, Kara. Hey, Josie. Hi, Vicky. So I'm gonna do a Halloween wreath. I haven't been making a lot of wreaths, so we're gonna do one. And I'm using 3 different 21-inch meshes, orange, white, and I do have black, which we'll use in a minute. So I cut down 18 orange and 18 white, 10-inch pieces. So you're going to cut them 10 inches long, 18 of each color. And then we're going to do the awareness ribbon method. So you're going to take your orange and your white. I'm using a 15-inch work wreath form from Craft Outlet. It has these ties already attached. If you don't have one, you can just use the Dollar Tree wreath form with pipe cleaners. You're going to do 10 pipe cleaners on the bottom, 8 on top, and they're about 4 to 5 inches apart. So you're going to take your 21-inch mesh. I'm so excited. Halloween. It's been a minute. Arrow, Oklahoma. I just got so excited when you make Halloween wreaths. I know, Vicky. And Halloween's my favorite. My wreaths just aren't selling like they used to since my old page got hacked and I lost all my customers. So wreaths are big. My wreaths are huge, so I don't like storing them. I have a room full of wreaths. But anyways, the natural, this is cut, actually mine are 11 inches wide, but 10 to 11 inches wide. The natural side that rolls up, okay, you're just going to take it and start rolling one end in and keep rolling it. You don't want them too tight. Just roll it, and then you're just going to make like an awareness ribbon shape, just like that. And then I use my Bow Dabra to hold it, so I'm going to set. We have a loop on one end and tails on the other. Then we're going to grab white, and we're going to do the same thing. Hi, Sally. You're going to roll it. And then you're going to pinch it so it looks just like an awareness ribbon. Now we have a loop on one end and tail, so now I'm going to turn it around so the loop is on the opposite side, just like that. I'm going to pinch it down. Hi, Dee. How are you, girl? Hi, Bunny. And then you're going to put it in your tie and twist it off. And if you don't have a Bow Dabra, you can just put them right into your ties. I just use the Bow Dabra. And make sure you trim all your little frays here. So we're going to do another one. Again, you got your orange and white 21-inch mesh cut 11 inches long. Have you been, Dee? Haven't seen you in forever. Now I have white on the top that I ended with right here, so I'm going to start with white so it's on the bottom. And it doesn't matter. I'm good. I'm great. I literally have been just doing nothing the whole entire week. I need to get back to doing this house, and I just don't want to. Of course, this dog is very distracting right now. Hi, Jessie. Hey, girl. Hey. Don't forget, you guys, to sprinkle the love. I'd really appreciate it. Helps people get to my page. I know right now JoAnns is live, so everybody's probably over there watching her. So again, you got a loop on one end. Now you're going to put the loop this one the opposite way, so the loop's this way. Pinch it down. Doing a lot of quilting. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, we have the group, and then I do the one live a week, and other than that, I haven't really been crafting. Which is odd. All right, so you're going to do that all the way around your wreath form. You're going to do that all with the orange and the white, and then it's going to look like this. I'm slow, so I did go ahead and prep one. And then what I did, so now, and I added a little black in here. So what I did is I took the black 21-inch mesh, and I cut that again 11 inches. And then I added the black to the crossbars. So the crossbars go this way on a wreath form. In case, you know, someone's never made a wreath before. They go this way. You'll have 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took the 21-inch mesh and I attached it with a pipe cleaner to all the crossbars. So you're just going to roll it, and I only did one black. Fold it like the awareness ribbon. You're going to take half a pipe cleaner. Oh, thank you, Dee. I love wreaths too. I love making them. I miss my old page with all my customers that bought them all. What did I just do? Oh, right here. But I'm glad my old page is gone now because I got my name back. Because that really bugged me. But now people are probably thinking they're on the hacked page. So you're going to take it and then you're just going to go right to the middle. There's a middle bar. On the middle bar, you're going to attach it right where that crossbar is and twist it into there. Okay? So those are going to go in the middle section. That's what I did on all the crossbars. So I popped a little bit of black, and we're going to be adding more black as we go. Really, Dee? I know I haven't been making a lot of them because I got a whole room full of them and I'm sick of storing them. Of course, I am guilty. I mean, I think I did the last 5 wreaths. Probably took me about a month to get listed. And my candy corn one I just did, I haven't even listed it yet. So maybe it's my own fault. I don't know. Since I got hacked last year, I don't know. It's just not the same. But anyways, we're not going to keep getting into that. I'm going to go ahead and put a crossbar on. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to. So I'm going to turn this over. We're going to take 2 pipe cleaners. Oh, this room is hot. Hot, hot. I'm going to take, not 3, 2, and we're going to twist these together. You're selling all your supplies. My daughter said that. She said this morning, Mom, maybe it's time to start liquidating your stuff. I'm like, never. I don't care if I never make wreaths. I'm never getting rid of my stuff. I think crafters are more addicted to buying supplies than they are making them. Sometimes. It gets quite addicting. Alright, so I'm going to go right where there's a crossbar. I'm going to go right where there's a crossbar. Right at the bottom one. And I'm going to twist my pipe cleaner around each other. Just keep twisting and twisting. I swear. Okay, so you're gonna pull this tight. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make this more long instead of round. And no, I'm going to leave it round. Now you're going to pull and give this side tension, so make sure it's nice and tight. And then wrap it around your pipe cleaner or your wreath form so you have a nice something to attach to right there. And then I'm just going to take the mesh off this that I just put on the other wreath form. I'm just going to take that. Again, you're just doing the awareness ribbon. Twist it. And we're just going to add it to that crossbar that we just put down with a pipe cleaner. So go ahead. Well, I see when I'm live, people say, Lord, don't you do wreaths no more? Why don't you make a wreath? And then when I do wreaths, I don't have that many viewers like I used to. I get more viewers when I do like fake bakes or just something different. But I was like, yeah, it's okay. People can watch the replay. Oh my God, it's hot as crap in here. I'm literally dripping right now. I'm going to see Kara in October. She's in Texas, and I picked October. Figured it would be cool down there. Well, cooler. She's like, we might still be in the 90s. I'm like, what? I'm so ready for fall. Fake bakes make you hungry. I know. Some of them are so real looking. It's crazy. All right. So we got all the mesh on. We covered the hole. This is what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and do the ribbon. Hold on, guys. I'm going to turn this little fan on because I'm melting. Oh, it's so hot. Is that really loud on camera? Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Okay, so this ribbons are 12.5 inches long. I have the ghost ribbon. Oh, and Kara has the supply list, guys. I was going to pin it and I forgot. Well, whatever. I'm going to upload this to YouTube tonight, by the way, with the list. So we have the ghost ribbon and the black with the orange polka dots. I don't know if you can see that. I believe this black one with the orange was from JoAnns, I believe. Oh, good. Thank you, Josie. Yeah, it's a tiny fan. I had a big one in here, but it was loud. And then I have the orange with the black border. And then this black 2.5 inch was from Michael's, I think 2 seasons ago. So I don't even know if they sell it anymore. But I like this. It's like a plastic, which is odd that I like it. But I do. I like this ribbon. And they're all cut 11.5 inches. And of course, you're going to dovetail. You're just going to fold your ribbon in half and take your scissors and cut it at an angle. Just like that, so you have that nice finished V at the end of your ribbon. So we're going to go ahead and add these and alter them around the wreath. Let me separate these again. Alright, let me move this stuff over. Alright. I'm tangling them. You guys, my table's a lot smaller. I keep switching these freaking tables out. I actually have just a regular craft table, you know, that you use for cookouts or crafting. I haven't opened up my other table. So you're just going to pinch it in the middle, and then we're just going to add these to your ties, and we're going to alternate the two all the way around the wreath. Make sure you're pulling your ribbons out and shaping them. They're wired. You want them to look nice and... Got a lot of strays over here. Get up. How long did you say the ribbons were? Vicki, I did them 12 and a half. And if they're too long, I can cut them. I'd rather have them a little long than too short. Because if they're too long, you can trim them down. If they're too short, they're too short. So we're just going to alternate these all the way around. And in Two Crafty Chicks Design Group, I'll be live Saturday to make a wreath also. That'll be a gingerbread themed wreath. I love doing gingerbread wreaths because you can just load them up with so many goodies. Now, this wreath's not going to have embellishments in it, really. Because the more I add to them, especially handmade ones, I was going to make lollipops and stuff earlier. But they're time consuming, and that's just going to raise the price up, so I decided not to. Because I know my wreaths are a little expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for. So we're just alternating the ribbon all the way around. Australia, hi Carrie. Thank you for watching from Australia. Isn't it? I know the time zone's different there. It's like 12 hours. It's like 7 in the morning. Is it 7 in the morning? Hi Nadine. How are ya? Hello, hello, hello. My phone stand's broke. My phone keeps just, I can't hold it up straight. It won't hold it no more. I don't understand. It keeps dipping down. And that was not cheap. I'm good. I am great. Just been chilling with my big gigantic horse dog over here, Booker. Booker the hooker is what I call him. I actually ran to doggy daycare and got the paperwork because he needs to go to doggy daycare. He thinks I'm going to play with him all day. He's so distracting. He literally is distracting the crap out of me. He thinks I'm a toy and I need to play with him all day, and that's just not happening. It's 9 a.m. Oh, okay, it's 9 a.m. I knew it was morning. I knew it was morning. That's so cool. I want to come there. I want to go to Australia. I want to go everywhere. You're chilling with your cats? See that, Nadine? That's what I miss. I'm a dog person too. I got my little Louie, but I love my cats. And Blue, my cat Blue, is terrified of Booker. He hasn't left the upstairs floor. Kara, when did I get Booker? It's been over a month. He will not come downstairs. Okay, so I got him all the way around the bottom, so now I'm just going to jump up and add him to the top ties. He literally will not come downstairs unless Booker's not here. He's terrified. Kayla's cat comes down. She just jumps on the counter or runs from him. My old cat, Kitty, whose name is Kitty, comes downstairs. But Blue, you know, he chases them and then they take off back upstairs. You would be very welcome here in Australia. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I'm going to take you up on that one day. We lost our old girl last April. She was 14 now. Aw, sorry about that, Nadine. I know I lost Max. But I miss my cats. They were always down here with me, especially in this craft room. But they're terrified of the big dog. And I mean, I think it's been a month or two. I don't remember when we got them. But like, I want my cats back. I'm like, I'm gonna lock Booker upstairs so they can come down. But I'm putting him in doggy daycare. I'm like, nope. My husband wanted the big dog. I did not want a big dog because it's like having a child. Little dogs are easy to take care of. Big dogs, you gotta walk, you gotta play with them, you gotta get that energy out of them. I'm lazy, people. Lord, it's not showing comments under your page. Kara, so Facebook updated my page today with, I don't know, it did some new kind of thing to it, and it's so weird. Kara, are you on my well, you have to be on my business page. You're on as me. I got share. I see share right now. You might have to go out and come back in, Kara. I have been to the US twice. I love it. My next trip to the USA will be to shop at Hobby Lobby. Right? Because you guys don't have those stores. See, I would never survive. There's certain places I think about, oh, we should move here. But then I'm like, no. especially out of a different country, because you guys have no craft stores. Someone should open up a craft warehouse there. Hi, Anita. Hello, hello. You'd be rich. Did I miss a tie? I feel like I missed a tie. Is that a tie? I did. There's a tie right here. I knew there was a tie missing. Let me move that over. It's like that was too much of a space. Yeah. Craft warehouse in Canada, the UK, Australia. Be rich, rich. No, we don't have that much at all. I have to ship it. Right? And it's so expensive. I have some people in my group that they can't, especially from Canada, they can't get supplies sent to them, so they buy them in my name and send them to me, and then I ship them to them. Because that's gotta suck. Like, if you don't know someone that will do that for you, it's hard to get. It's a fortune to ship. I mean, sometimes the stuff they bought, thank you, Anita, is not even worth it. Shipping is more than the stuff they purchased. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I messed up somewhere because I'm chatting. Because my ribbon is not right. Oh. Huh. Oh, alright, it's just, never mind. It's just me. Just me. Yeah, we're not like that. My ties are hiding. Alright. Yeah, I normally have so many Halloween wreaths done. I have so much stuff out in that garage, it's crazy. Just to pick tonight's wreath. Yeah, see, something I didn't do right. What did you guys see? Did you see where I did something wrong? I counted these all out earlier. I did something wrong. Huh. This must have extra ties in it. I'm gonna have to cut down. Let's see. Did I get them all? Yeah. Hold on. I need one more. And it's this one. So I need the polka dot. Polka dot. Polka dot. Where is it? Where's my polka dot? Things that make you go, Right, let me get my little ruler here. So this is 11.5 inches. Or, I'm sorry, 12.5. Right? I got the right one. Yes. Then I'm just going to fold it. I didn't even turn my glue gun on because I don't think I need a glue gun today. These ties are weird. Is there another tie? No. That goes there. Okay. Alright, so all the rivets in. I don't like that way. So we got all the ribbon in. Now I have this ghost. And this ghost is from OOMM Creations on Etsy. And Kara has the supply list. So she can put it there. What'd she just say? I was able to show you everywhere, but no comments still. We have to figure it out later. I see comments, Kara. I see the comments. You don't see comments? I pay anything from $300 to $550 for shipping. It's always more than I pay for. Right, Carrie? That would just suck. So again, this is from she's got a little thing back here, but I'm going to use wire. I'm going to use a 22 gauge wire. Louie, don't start barking. Booker, no. So this is a 22 gauge. It's thicker. I want to make sure it's not going to break. So we're going to need 2 pieces. I'm going to put one up towards the top and one down in the middle. Yeah, Carrie, you don't see comments? Because we all see comments. I swear, Facebook updated my business page today and said it would make everything was easier to find. I had to search for my paid group, and I had everything exactly where I wanted it, and now I have to search for things. I'm like, what? And my Shop Now button is gone. I think it says, I don't even know what it says, but my Shop Now's button's gone. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, I haven't had time to figure it out because I was prepping this up. But I will, because that's annoying. I hate when Facebook does updates. They always change everything. It's so annoying. Louie, zip it. Did Daddy just get home? Is that what you're barking at? Good. Hopefully he goes and walks that big horse. Booker the hooker. I can't poke it through. It won't go. Poke. Thank you. Alright. Twist it off. So I will upload this to YouTube tonight. It'll also have the list in there. And if you're watching, hi YouTubers, so sorry I haven't been on forever. So I'm gonna, I just wanted to wire him so I can figure out where I want it. So I'm gonna put that right there. Where's my sign? I have a Boo sign from Craft Outlet. And I'm thinking this is gonna go towards the top. And right here, and then we'll do a bow right there. So let's just move this over and we're gonna start the bow. So I'm gonna grab my Bodabra. Zip it. You guys are rude. Rude dogs. Alright. I'm gonna grab my ribbon. So we're gonna use all the ribbon that was in the wreath. But I might add, well, I brought some extra in here. So hold on. Look, I love this one. I think it's so cute. Where's it from? Is it JoAnns? I'm so blind. No, I think it's Michael's. Or was it AC Moore? No, it was AC Moore. That's why. Isn't that so cute? I love that. I miss AC Moore. Do you have the link for the ghost? Sally, I don't think I sent it to Kara, but it's OOMM Creations. Kara, can you jump over there to OOMM Creations on Etsy and share that link? Hi, Teresa. Welcome to my page. Okay, so I have a 4-inch black ribbon. So we're going to start with that. And I'm going to do, hold on, I just got to look, oh, hold on, I just want to look and see how big I want that. I'm going to do about 15-inch tails. I'm going to put 15-inch tail down, pinch your ribbon down, and then we're going to twist. So twist it. We're going to make a loop. And I'd say my loop is going to be, let's say, 7 inches. A 7-inch loop. If Kara doesn't go grab that for you, who asked for it? Hi, Burlap and Bows. Let's see. Sally. Sally, I'll put that in the descriptions underneath the photo. I'll put all the links in. I'll post a photo of this in the morning because it's dark out. Well, it will be dark out by the time I'm done with the links. But I'll also upload it to my YouTube tonight. That'll have the links in the descriptions. I need you to go to Etsy to OOMM Creations and grab her link, her shop link. All right, let's do. Do I want to do two? Oh, you're okay. You could stay on as your business page, sweetie. Trust me. Listen, I know people think that's rude, but we're a business, so any chance you get to network, you go network, girl, because I go on as my business page on everybody. I don't mind it, though, so you're fine. You don't have to switch to your name. It's free networking right there. You're welcome. I mean, we're all supposed to be a community that helps each other grow, but some of them don't. I am not like that. Even when I had 20,000 followers, I was not like that. Alright, so pinch those down. I'm going to pull them out just a little. You want them the same length. Then I use my previous tail as my guide to cut this tail. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Hi, Amy. You caught me live. She's like, no way. You guys, I'm live every week. It's either, and I just said I'll be live every Thursday at 7. My husband kept switching days off, and now I'm just over it. So I'm going to say Thursdays, because Thursday seems to work out best for me on Facebook. All right, so I'm going to come in with the 2.5-inch ghost ribbon. And I'm just going to make my tails the same length, so just put your tail down. Then again, you're going to twist your ribbon. Every time you're coming in this middle center of the bow dabber, you're twisting the ribbon. I hold the other side down just because I like them to stay flat and not pop out. I'm trying to fix this because it's twisted. Okay, so we're going to make a loop. And I'm going to come in a little bit shorter than that 4-inch ribbon. Yes, Eastern Standard Time, yes. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's almost like a tongue twister for me. You guys know I can't talk for crap. Who was it? Oh, what was it? Clay. I forget it. Now I can't say it because I'm thinking about it. As soon as I got off the live, I could say it. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Or I say things backwards. Hi, Pam. How are you, sweetie? Okay. So we have these in there. Now I don't measure after that. I just use my previous loops as my guide and I go smaller each time with the ribbon. So let's come in with the black. This one from, I think this was JoAnns. Yep, this one's JoAnns. There's not enough on there, so we're going to open up a new one. Thank God I had 2. I normally buy 2 to 4 of each ribbon. Okay, so again, tail's the same length. And we're going to do 2 loops on each side. My loops are just going to be a little bit shorter than that 2-inch bolt that it's down in front of it, or underneath it. Pinch this down, twist. Yeah, so I brought Booker, my chocolate lab, to the dog park, which worked well because it wore him out a little bit, but he's got so much energy, this dog. So I'm like, that's it, doggy daycare. Okay. You got it? Oh, good. Good, Sally, good. Okay, so now we're going to come in with the... I think instead of coming back in with the solid black, I'm going to come in with this one because I just love it. It doesn't have, we can switch out some different ribbons. It's looking pretty. Thank you, Amy. I like this ribbon. I think it's cute. So we're going to come in with this. Pinch it down. Twist. We're going to do 1 loop on each side. And now you just want to make sure that your 2-inch loop right here, your 2.5-inch loop, is shorter than the 2.5-inch underneath it. So lay it down to look. It is. So we're going to twist. I love that ribbon. I think it's so pretty. I wanted to use it all the way around the wreath, but I didn't have enough. And AC Morris is gone. I'm sure someone else has this ribbon. I just haven't looked. Alright, so let's come in with the orange with the black trim. And we're just going to do a loop on each side again. Just like that. Bring that down. Cut. And we're going to twist it off. Oh, I didn't put my wire in. Oh my God. That's what I forgot, guys. I forgot to show you to put the wire down first. Alright, not a big deal. Where's my wire? Where'd it just go? I'm going to grab a long piece of wire. My bad. I'm going to just pick this whole thing up carefully. Very carefully. Do not fall apart. Do not fall apart. I do not want to make another bow. Get that wire around it. And squeeze nice and tight and twist the bow. And I also like to grab a zip tie to put around the middle of it too, because I tend to pop those wires when I'm pulling. I don't know, I think I'm just so strong that I just break it. So let's zip tie it in the middle. So if I pop my wire, my bow's not going to fall apart. I know, I love the Bow Dabra. You can use it for so many things. And I honestly had the Bow Dabra before I had any other bow maker. The Easy Bow Maker, the Pro Bow, the Hand. I got the Ultimate. I think there's a different version of the bow maker. The Ultimate something. It's in, I never even used it. And out of all those, I started back with this. And this is the one I never ever used to make a bow with. And now I only use that. Isn't that funny? You spend all that money on all the other things. Because when you first start making wreaths, you want everything that everybody shows you. And I realized, you don't need all that crap. Alright, so let's buff this out. I'm going to hold my hand right here in the center of the bow. Now, you're going to pull your 4-inch out to the side. Let me tuck these wire under because they're stabbing me. Just like that. Let me pull these up so you can see what I'm doing. Your 2.5-inch, so I have the 4-inch right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and lay the 2.5-inch down in the middle of the 4-inch. So it looks just like that. Now your 1-inch, 1.5-inch always goes on the side with my bows anyways, on each side of the 2.5-inch. Then again, bring your tail down. The 2.5-inch in the middle of your 1.5-inch. Needs to go up more. And then we'll just put these wherever. Right, so you're just going to do that all the way on the other side. Pull your tails down. Fluff up these loops. Don't be afraid to really manipulate these and get them where you want them. They're wired. Once you got this nice and tight, it's not going to come undone. And it's a lot easier sometimes to grab them from down here. Instead of pulling them up here, if you want them, if they're twisting or something, grab them down here where they're nice and tight and work them, okay? Especially with thin ribbon. Thin ribbon, you want to be careful you're not pulling them because they will rip. Alright, let's pull the tails down. Oh, I'm twisted somewhere. I got twisted. And there's the bow. So let's go put this stuff together. Oh, just dropped my bow. Alright, so I think I'm going to have my sign up towards the top. Probably there. Him right here. And we'll set that right here. So I'm going to go ahead and attach him. Actually, let's do the sign first. So now, the sign I just stapled pipe cleaners on the back, and I did one on the bottom. I usually do 4. I do one on each corner. But I only did one on the top. So I'm going to pull out my pipe cleaners. Get my sign about right here. I'm going to poke down my pipe cleaner through my mesh. Get it right down in there. I'm trying, I'm stuck on something. Let go. Right like that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap them around the frame. Just giving a little bit of tension. Oh, I can't get my... I got long fingers too. It's hard to get through on the back of this. I like to wrap it at least 3 to 4 times. Don't forget, if you're watching the replay, also, if you haven't liked my page, I hope that you do so and follow. Same with YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to share, because that does help people find me and help my page grow back up again. And because I'm sharing this to YouTube when I'm done, I just wanted to say hi to Deborah from the UK. I haven't seen her forever. She's like a super fan. She's probably upset that I haven't been live on YouTube. Hi, I hope you and your hubby are doing well. Alright. So we got the boot in. Now, I do have the boot angled a little bit. I don't have my wreath straight. I got it tilted so it's a little angled off to the side. So now we're going to come in with this super cute ghost. Now, this ghost was last year or the year before. You guys, I have so many of these handmade embellishments from crafters. I have like 2 giant bins full of them. So I literally had 8 things picked out today. Kara was laughing at me. I'm like, I don't know. I went from Christmas to Halloween to fall, back to Christmas, back to Halloween. Alright. That's when I used to shop a lot. I don't shop a lot like that no more. Alright, so I'm going to put him right off to the side. So his face is kind of coming up right on the side of that sign. Okay, right about there. So I'm going to grab the wire and tuck that under. Please don't let me poke myself. Don't poke myself. Okay, give it nice tension. So it's really in that wreath. Wrap your wire right around the bar on the back, your wreath form bar. And up here at the top. Fix this ribbon. Just like that. Okay, give it some tension. So cute. Now, you could make like lollipops or candy and have them holding one, but like I said, I'm not going to do a bunch of things in this. We're going to keep it pretty simple. I know that's hard to believe. Because I like to fill these up. I'm missing where's the other black? It's got to be tucked under here. There it is. Get over here. Alright. Now we're going to do the bow. I might have wanted to angle him this way a little more. I think he needs to go up a little higher. So I'm going to take my bow and I'm going to put the wire right here, close to that sign. Just like that. I like to turn it around, and with my bows, I pull my wire up and attach it at the top of the reform. And if you can find the crossbar at the top, I would wrap it around that. That way your wire's not sliding down, because they can slide. Oh! I know, Kathy. Kara let me know a few minutes before I was going live that Juliana was live, but I mean, I had planned on going live all day, so I still went live because she just got on, and I didn't want to wait. So it's okay. You guys can watch the replay. Not a big deal. All right, I'm gonna turn this around. This one ribbon got twisted when I was making my bow. I didn't notice that, so let me fix it. There we go. Alright, just gotta fluff it all back up. Let's pull these tails down. I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail them. Make sure you got the tails separated on each side. Alright, so I'm just going to dovetail them at the same length. The 4-inch ribbon I'm just going to cut at an angle, a slight angle. And again, this side will cut at the opposite way. Alright, I think this orange with the black trim I'm going to roll. So I'm going to take this one and roll it towards that way. Now I'm not rolling straight on top, I'm going off to the sides. Just like that, and then I'm going to pull the corner out. And then we're going to do the same thing on this way, but now we're rolling it this way, the opposite way. And you don't want them super tight like you're strangling it. Don't strangle your poor ribbon. Right, and then I grabbed some little spiders. Now, these came from JoAnns. I think there were flowers with these. I already used the flowers, but I have these little spiders left on it. So I'm just going to pull these off. I'm going to add some of these spiders. Actually, I'm just going to cut them. Whoops. Thank you, Jamie. We'll be watching both your replays. I left before Juliana was finished. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, who's ever on Juliana's can catch the replay. We don't really tell each other when we're going live. I mean, I said Wednesdays, but I either go Wednesdays or Thursdays, but we're just gonna pick Thursdays from now on. Alright, so I'm just going to add some of these little spiders around the wreath. Now I didn't turn on my glue gun. I thought those stretched. Those are kind of cool, those little. So I thought these were long enough to twist in, but they're not. I'm gonna have to glue them in. I don't have my glue gun on though, so I'm just gonna try to poke them in. Twist them off. I'll twist them in the ties. I want them to stand up a little. I don't want them like flush. You could glue one to the sign. Actually, we'll just put one right here. Is there a tie down here? There's a pipe cleaner. I'm going to wrap this pipe cleaner. Just add some spiders all the way around. Ribbon. Let's do one down here. And I got 2 left. Let's do one more up here. I don't have a tie, so I'm just going to poke it through. I'll have to glue these on later. I didn't think I needed my glue gun. Well, I thought wrong. And I had one more. Where did it just go? Shoot. I don't know where it just went. Alright, let me hold the camera up. I'll fix these. That's up. That's it. I'm done. Now, if you wanted, you can add lollipops and candies. If you were going to make this, you could add much more to it, but I'm not going to. All right, my phone's probably going to keep falling because it will not stay up. I don't know why. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Huh. Hold on one second, because I can't get it to stay up. I broke it. I did something to it. Stay. And I have, whoop, no, I'm way too high. Oh, my phone thing is broke. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Look, where is it? It keeps falling off the ball. It won't stay on it. Crap, now you gotta hold down while I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what I did to it. I did something. Oh, I'm so sorry. How am I going to do this? All right, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to set you down. I don't have another phone stand besides that one, so hold on one second. Oh, just don't know. I'm going to sit in here. I'm so sorry. Broke it. I gotta set you up higher though. You're not gonna see. I'm gonna set you on. Hold over, lamp. Now I'm at the wrong angle. Well, so this isn't that pretty? I think I got this from the Christmas tree shop or Hobby Lobby. I can't remember. But this is going on the back of it. Sorry, I was reading something across my phone. So I'll zip tie this on the back so it hides all my ties and stuff. Oh, I can't believe my phone stand broke. But this is the wreath, guys. I'll post pictures of it in the morning on the door because I don't have the right angle right now. There's nobody here to hold my camera for me. My phone. Oh, my phone stand broke. That's Archon. That's the second time that's happened. I'm sorry. Figures right at the end. You're always so entertaining. Aren't they though? I swear to God. If something's going to go wrong, it always goes wrong on my live. Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks for reminding me. Hold on. It just freaking broke. It did it the other look. This that holds your phone keeps popping off. things aren't cheap. All right, hold on. Hold on. Just bear with me, people. It's gonna fall. I don't trust it now. Wait. I can't get that one to go back up. It's a very close up. Dear Lord. This floor is one hot mess. I should have named myself. Well, there was already someone called Hot Mess. Hot Mesh Mom. Alright. There it is. Sorry, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Came out cute. So I'll post a picture of this in the morning on the door. And I got it. I know, duct tape it. That thing is expensive. I shouldn't have to duct tape it. I don't know why it keeps falling off, though. Something happened to it. Oh, you guys, I was going to show you my ring pops because I finally finished one. Something fell earlier, and that's what it was. See that? Hold on. Where's the other one? It fell behind my stand. Just don't zoom in on them because they're not the prettiest up close. Aren't they cute, though? Will you marry me? Don't you wish you had a diamond that big? Or a candy ring pop that big? That would be cool. Aren't they cute, though? I think they came out cute. I had them up there, but one fell. Because the only way they want to stand up is like this. I think they came out cute. Alright guys, I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel. So you can go ahead and look there. I'll put all the links and stuff in. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'm Cricket. This life has been crazy. But yay, guys, I did a wreath in under an hour. Yes! That's because I had half the mesh in. No, most of the mesh in. You guys know I'm slow. Alright, I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll be live next Thursday at 7. I'll be live in the design group, 2 Crafty Chicks, on Saturday. So it's awesome. You're so amazing. Thanks. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Manette. Thank you, Jessie. Alright, guys. I love you all. I appreciate you joining. Don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. And I'll see you all next Thursday. Bye. Have a great night. And be blessed. Stay safe. And I'll see you when I see you.